So I will move to Mr. Ostrovicius for 2 minutes, please.
Madam Chair, Commissioner, colleagues, I certainly welcome today's deliberation and a good speed with which we are moving towards adoption of a new package of macro-financial assistance to Ukraine. Let me say from the outset, the proposal on the table, as adopted by the leading committee ITRE, is a very balanced step forward. Just to look back a little bit, in my view, the conditions set for the previous MFA package, 21 policy measures in total, were far too many and complicated. In all fairness, it was also the EU's mistake that the last MFA installment to Ukraine was refused, even though 17 conditions have been fulfilled. This time, we are given a proof. Ukraine is able to deliver. Once it receives clear-cut signals and expectations from our side. Establishment of the High Anti-Corruption Court is, with no doubt, a very meaningful step in creating a future and European Ukraine. Colleagues, I would like to stress very clearly, even though we are right to expect many more things to be accomplished by Ukraine on its European path, we cannot deny the truth. And the truth is that it is exactly Ukraine which is setting up an example for the whole world on how a country which is in a state of war is able to progress with reforms and great transformations. Yes, implementation is that important, but there is always a stage of adoption beforehand. Let me mention just a few more acts of legislation recently approved by the Verkhovna Rada: law on pensions reform, law on health care, law on education. These are the facts. I wish to conclude by saying that the clearly cut responsibilities also remain with us, the European Union. Namely, EU policies and conditions must be tailored in such a way that eventually help to protect Ukraine's independence and do not jeopardize social-economic life of its people. Thank you.
Kiitokset edustaja Austrevicius. Ja sitten seuraavaksi Vihreiden ja Euroopan vapaan allianssin puolesta Rebecca Harms, 2 minuuttia, olkaa hyvä.
Ich möchte in dieser Debatte mich bedanken bei meinen Kollegen Rosati, Gahler und Austrevicius. Wir sind im letzten Jahr immer wieder zusammengekommen.